Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the patron only vlogs. We've come full circle. I'm back in the bathtub. I'm here for a good reason. I'm having an Epsom salt bath with some bubbles because I need to unwind. It was a long and exhausting and, quite frankly, stressful day. Uh, so Today was the last day that I'm going to PAX. Tomorrow is technically the last day of the event, but I'm not going to go. I committed to just 3 days this year, and I did that. I finished up tonight really late, but had an amazing time today. I got a little bit of a late start. Went to the Twitch booth and met a lot of really cool people. I got to meet Ant Venom in person. Really awesome guy, like super awesome guy. We hung out for like 2 hours and got to meet Shadow Fox, and I saw Lilith 64 and a bunch of other people. It was a blast, and had some coffee and just chilled. And then after that, we had a meetup behind the convention center outside by the statue. I think a lot of people are confused by the location, so I'm sorry if you missed me because you couldn't find me. The two people that did show up were like, "Oh shit, I walked like 20 different places to find you." I apologize. I really suck at giving directions, but we ended up having a good time and hanging out and taking some cool pictures. Got a picture of a cosplayer basically strangling me, a couple of Gears of War guys cutting me up with their saw guns, a lot of slow-mo stuff of me jumping through there. I don't know, just random stuff I'm probably going to use in a video for PAX. Very random video, but what else do I do? I'm known for random. So yeah, that's what I did. And then that was all leading up to a build-off tonight that was hosted by Overclock TV or Overclocking TV. And we went to the build off, and there was a huge crowd. I was not expecting that. There was probably over 100 people, probably closer to 200 people. It was a lot of people. And we got up there, and it was me and Hobseltoff versus Houston and Tyler. It wasn't Tyler. It's Tom. Tom, I'm sorry if I butchered your name, bro. I forgot. I'm really tired right now, but the build off, we started losing rather quickly, which I thought we would because I'm not going to go to build off and win against Houston. Houston builds computers for a living. Hell, he builds my computers for a living, and I knew he'd kick our ass, so we wanted to put on a good show and entertain. So Hobbs and I busted out the glow sticks and the gaffer tape and put the whole computer together, and the crowd was just roaring and having a good time, and it felt good. It was one of the best panels that I've ever done, or type panel type experiences, presentation experiences I've had in a long time. Just because it was very raw and it was organic, and Houston and I love just giving each other shit. It turned out really good. It was fun. And the organizer knew that we were going to take the comedy route. Like I made it clear up ahead of time that we were going to use gaffer tape and we were going to do this and that and everything. It was all cleared. So anyways, for whatever reason, we ended up getting this case that's got some NDA on it. There's only one of them in the United States or something like that. So, because the crowd voted for what hardware we got. So they gave us that case. And we're taping it together and having a good old time and everything. We didn't do any damage to any of the components or anything. Everything. I even went out of my way and used like a $30 roll of tape to make sure I wouldn't leave any residue on the parts, make everything clean. Anyways, after the event's over, everybody's having a great time. They're coming up and saying that they loved the show. It's hugely entertaining. Everybody's laughing through the whole thing, having a great old time. Houston and I having a blast. Everybody's having a blast. Hobbs is having a blast just building this computer, and we're taping it together, having a great old time. It turns out hilarious. It looks fantastic. And had they let us plugged it in, it would have worked. We plugged everything in where it was supposed to go and everything. It was just literally things were taped on instead of screwed in. So anyways, the organizer of the event decides to walk over and sass me, and he's got a really shitty tone to his voice. And he's like, "Oh, you guys have put me in a rough position. Oh, you've ruined this, and you blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, what the fuck? So anyways, I just told Graham at that point, I was like, "No, cut, we're done." He was helping me shoot a video. I was like, "No, I don't want to shoot a video. I don't want to make a video of this." So I may still upload the video at some point, but I really didn't feel like continuing after that because that was a shitty thing to say when I'm like giving my time and staying late for this panel and doing this and promoting it on all my networks and everything, and to do this. And I even tell him exactly what we're going to do, and he panics and goes off on me. Well, when he saw I was pissed off, he came over and said that, "Oh, he's sorry. He didn't mean to take it out on me. He's just tired. It's just, he didn't mean it that way. I did a good show." But at that point, I was already pretty well pissed. Like, he was even going up to my cameraman and asking him to see if could you still shoot some of this case or get some video of this or get some video of this? My cameraman was like, no, we called rap. We're done. We're not doing this anymore. So, but he did come over and apologize and say that, he just panicked. Like, he was worried that this case manufacturer wasn't going to work with him anymore. If they saw their case, like, all taped up and shit, and they not having a clean picture of it. And we even put the case back and took all the tape off and put everything in it properly to take pictures for him so that he had the pictures that he wanted. And he did apologize and everything. So at this point, it's like, I don't know if I want, but it still ruined my night. It's like, you can't just go up and treat somebody like that and act like that and just expect that, oh, okay, I'm sorry, I made a mistake or whatever, turn everything around. I mean, that just, it takes time, right? That kind of ruined my night and put me under a lot of pressure, and that pissed me off. So I didn't like that. But he, at the end, he's like, do you need anything? Do you need any of this hardware? Do you want me to go get you some water? Do you guys want to go out to dinner? I mean, he was being really nice at the end, so I think he genuinely just kind of snapped under the pressure of the whole thing. Just a whole weekend of event can really, really drive you crazy. And he was putting this on, and he's got pressure from these companies, of course, to do something that isn't going to make them mad or whatever. And nothing I did should have made him mad. Any company should know the best publicity in the world is publicity where people do not forget your product and know your product's name. And now I don't even want to say the product name. So if the video comes out, you guys will see it, or you won't. But I'm definitely not going to publicly complain about this. I genuinely believe that he just kind of freaked out towards the end and decided to take it out on me, and that was not cool. But I forgive him for it, and still the event turned out amazing. He even agreed that the event was hugely entertaining and surpassed, his expectations for how cool the event was going to be and everything. But I think he just panicked because that company basically gave him that case that was under NDA that was only the only one in the country, supposedly, they told him. And if we damaged the case or whatever, that would have been that would have hurt him before he got the pictures and everything that they wanted from the event. And I was just like, dude, you didn't tell me none of this up front. You didn't tell me I couldn't use the tape. I told you exactly what we're going to do. So why are you getting all pissed off at me just because you're stressed out about something? And so when he saw how pissed off I was, he came over and tried to make it right, and shook my hand, gave me a hug, said he's really sorry, he didn't mean it, and everything like that. But it's like, at that point, it's like, that took a night of a lot of energy and me putting a lot of my heart and soul into something for somebody else, because I love to just perform for people, and I love to create laughter, and I love to just have fun. And I felt like that took all the fun out of the event. This wasn't a paid event. I mean, I didn't get paid to do this. I stayed late for nearly 5 hours, 4.5 hours longer than I wanted to be at PAX today, to make sure that I could do this event. Even brought my own tools, my own camera equipment, my own audio equipment, everything to do this. All just because somebody invited me to something that sounded like it was fun. And I just thought that was kind of a shitty thing to do. So that's why I'm telling you guys on Patreon, because, like I said, part of this vlog is sometimes I just need to vent. And I just need to tell you guys about the stuff that's bothering me and get it out there. But, of course, it's like, I don't want to put it in my public videos. I don't want to put it on social media with hundreds of thousands of people watching and stuff, because people just, they're trolls and stuff. They're not going to understand. They're going to take it the wrong way and shit like that. And I'm not even mad at the event organizer for doing that. And I'm not even going to say his name, but I'm not even mad at him for, people crack. People say shit that they regret. People do stuff that they regret. And he definitely at the end seemed like he was genuinely sorry. But I was just upset. Like, he took something that was really enjoyable for me and something that I put a lot of me into, and just instantly made it bad. And that just sucks. I wish that we could go back in time and he wouldn't have done that, because that frustrated the shit out of me. So now I'm telling you guys about it. I'm sorry that my entire vlog was basically me bitching about today. Well, it wasn't. I told you guys about all the cool stuff that happened in the beginning, but my legs from sitting and bending over the PC and bending down to talking to the microphone and everything for hours and everything, my back is killing me. So that's why I'm in the Epsom salt bath. But my voice is shot from screaming so much today and just, rallying the crowd up and everything. But I have to say, I'd do it all over again, and I'll tell you why. Because so many of you guys showed up, and fans showed up to cheer us on and had a blast and understood that it was entertainment value, and it was just a good time. It wasn't a bunch of people just trying to build like the best PC on earth. It was just one team building a proper PC and the other team just having a lot of fun and rallying up the audience, and I had a blast. I'm so glad so many of you came to see me. It honestly warmed my heart, and it makes me feel happy that I can make other people happy, and that's all I want to do. That's why I was frustrated. I honestly thought that I made the event organizer happy. I thought we put on a hell of a good show. I thought that I did everything right and that it turned out amazing. Even Hobbs was like, dude, this is awesome. Houston was laughing his ass off. Everybody loved it, but for some reason, this guy just something about that case just got him riled up. And like I said, he did apologize. He did finally come over and apologize and everything, but I told him I'm still probably not going to make a video, and he was like, okay, yeah, no, I understand. But I got the video. I've got the video, so if I want to edit and upload it, I can. So it's just something I'm going to sleep on and think about over the next couple of days. But guys, I don't want to let just the actions of somebody who's a little pissed off and somebody who somebody just deciding I'm the person to unload on. I'm not going to let that ruin my day or ruin my night or ruin my tomorrow. I let it ruin the last couple hours of my evening. I'm not going to let it ruin my life. So I'm just going to sit in this here bathtub and soak my bones, drink some of this delicious faucet water because I was too lazy to go out and get the filtered stuff. So I'm drinking the chlorine water. Tastes so chloriney. And I'm just going to vent to you guys because you guys kind of understand me, or at least at the very least want to understand me. And that means the world to me. I hope you guys enjoy these little vlogs, even though not every one of them is sunshine and rainbows and kitten buttholes. Actually, I don't think kitten buttholes are that awesome. So I guess that doesn't fit with the sunshine and rainbows analogy. All right, guys, I am so exhausted. My voice is so shot. I need to get some sleep. But I want huge thanks to Hobbs for doing 90% of the work tonight, building the PC, staying on task, having a good time, and me and him just being exactly on the same wavelength. Like Hobbs and I had a blast. We would love to do something like this again. Huge props to Houston and his team member for building just an amazing PC. I mean, they threw that shit together in no time flat and did a fantastic job. And the biggest thanks to you guys that they were able to be there and watch it. And hopefully some of you guys will get to see the video in the future. I just need a day or two to think about it. I think just like he was worn out and tired when he kind of unleashed on me, I think that I'm a little tired too, and that's probably why I was so sensitive to it. So I'm not going to read into it too deep. I'm just going to leave it here with you guys just so that, I just want somebody to listen to me. That's all I need right now is for somebody to listen to me, because it's just something that started out so great just kind of went to shit, and it just took a second to happen. And it sucks that I let stuff like that get to me. Like, what I should have done is when he came over and like leaned into me and started saying that stuff about how, I'm going to get him in trouble, and now, oh shit, he's in trouble, blah, blah, blah. When he should have said that, I should just let it roll off my back and say, dude, I told you exactly what you're getting. You got what you get. Have a good one. Peace. And I should have just grabbed my shit and left. But I didn't. I sat around and helped deconstruct the PC and put it back the way he wanted it for photos and everything like that. And because, I didn't want to leave anybody else hanging. That's the thing is, just because one person pissed you off doesn't mean that you can go and leave a bunch of other people hanging just because you want to get out of that situation. That's not the right thing to do either. Holy shit, this vlog's already 13 minutes long. Man, we gotta keep these things like 10 minutes or under. Otherwise, they take forever to upload and process, and then you guys never get to see the damn things. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I love each and every one of your faces. Thank you. The morning coffee that we had yesterday was absolutely phenomenal. The PAX weekend as a whole, absolutely phenomenal. I'm not gonna let this little thing get to me beyond this. I just needed to say my piece. I needed to vent to a couple of people that are willing to listen, and just leave it at that. And to be honest, I hold no ill will at this point towards Overclocking TV, the event organizers, and I don't hold any ill will towards that because I understand it's just, dude, PAX wears you out. Conventions wear you out. I know that this was a really stressful thing for him to organize and put together, and I think it's just that something clicked in his head and he panicked, and I just happened to be the dude that was standing next to him. Oh, at least when I left, it was pretty obvious that he didn't want me mad, and he didn't want me to think that he was mad at me, because he was really, really being like overly nice. So I'm going to hope that that's where we sit right now and that everything's good and he's cool, because I don't like people mad at me especially when I'm doing what I told them I would do. So that just doesn't sit right with me. Even my cameraman, Graham, who was with me, was like pretty shocked that he acted that way. Like he looked at me, he's like, what? Like, that made absolutely no sense. Like, he didn't even ask any questions or anything. Like, oh, did you guys damage the case? No, he just tons of assumptions. And anyways, that drove me nuts. So that was my complaint of the day. I don't want to leave this vlog negative though. Oh, my shoulders hurt so bad. This feels so good. It's so hot. I don't want to leave this vlog negative. We can't do that because leaving vlogs negative just breeds more negativity. So let's see what can be positive. I know. After I end this vlog, I'm gonna go have some alone time with Miss Barnacles. That'll make me happy. Because honestly, you can't be mad doing that. There you go. There's your positive ending. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I might do a morning coffee tomorrow morning, but might need to rest my voice for a day or two. But keep an eye on Twitter. You'll know if I'm streaming or not. But honestly, I love you guys. Now I'm happy. See, all it takes is a little thing like that to cheer me up. Ladies.